Hello, DigiDestin, and welcome back to the King's Courts. Now, um, a bunch of at our locals, a bunch of our friends and slash technical channel members of the channel. I'm playing against pretty much new member of the channel, C. We'll call him C for now. Maybe eventually we'll get him to do like an introduction to himself, which is something I kind of wanted to do for the channel in general for all the members when we first started, but we didn't get around to doing it. But since we're getting close to the 1 year anniversary of the channel, maybe we might consider that. But if that's something you're interested in, let us know in the comments. But so everyone at our locals who's part of the Digimon scene is getting ready for the Pasadena regionals that's coming up pretty soon. So, which for the record, unfortunately, because of real life, our personal real life obligations, me and channel member Michael aren't able to attend. But for those of you who are attending, we wish you nothing but luck, especially to our friends who are subscribed to the channel who are watching this. But basically, everyone's trying to get as much practice in as possible. And our friend on the left is well known for his Dorbrickmon deck, which he's been experimenting with like crazy. And obviously, on the right, I'm piloting my Blackwargreymon deck that I'm always working on as well. As you can see, I just went into the Virus Greymon, Metal Greymon right there. I'm always messing with this build, and I'm really liking the current one I'm using. Obviously, you can see that this is the red-black hybrid build, but I'm also working on a black-based build, which should be I probably might start experimenting with this weekend. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm personally just waiting for the new black support that's going to come out in the structure decks next month. So, but like I said, as soon as those come out, we're going to do an opening. We're going to do a structure deck opening and discussion on that. So we might as well plug this in right now. If you're not already, might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're here for Digimon, we do Digimon discussions, Digimon replays like this right now, and overall, pretty much a variety of content. And if you're interested in any other kind of games, we do Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon as well. So I'm sure you can find something you like here. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And also, don't forget to follow our social media in the description. Now, I managed to get Blackwargreymon right here. I managed to set him up properly. And right now, C is working on trying to figure out a way to get over it. I managed to use the Yuya and the Tai on him, so right now he's at 1600. Which is pretty good, because as we both know, if you're familiar with the Blackwargreymon deck, Blackwargrey X has his redirect ability, and if you have the tie, he becomes a blocker as well. So that means you have double the defensive capabilities. One, you'll have his natural redirecting ability, and with the more DP, the better, and you can still use him as a blocker after that. And he pretty much passes right there. So, I attached the Coromon. And now it's the beginning of the main phase, so I have to reuse the tie, and thanks to the Agumon in the Digivolutions, he's still at 1600. But unfortunately, the effect of the Yu-Gi-Oh is worn off. Hey, what can you do? So I managed to set up in the daycare area a Agumon X, so I'm pretty much ready to send out another Digimon soon. Unfortunately, I couldn't get another Greymon. That's what I was hoping for. So I ended up just hard playing another tie and getting him up to 17 and going for the attack. And I draw thanks to the Coromon, and because of the Greymon, I've been experimenting a lot more with the Greymon from EX1 that lets you play another tie from your hand. So I managed to play another one right there. So now I got 3 of them on field. Crazy, right? And because he's going to go to 3, I need to pass turn anyways. I'm like, might as well. I just play another Agumon just to get another search. And I actually find the Greymon, which I actually do need, so that actually works out just fine. And the reboot happens. Alright, 1600. 3 ties, and Yuya ready. I'm sitting pretty good right now. Yeah, accidentally, flip my mad by accident right there. Okay, so like I said, he's always experimenting with his Dorbrickmon deck. Lately, he's been going for more like a, I guess you'd call it like a mill strategy, using using a kind of like a Guilmon slash Growlmon engine. That way, he could take advantage of the BT-13 Gallantmon. So he's been doing that lately. I guess is because he wants another engine outside of just trying to turbo out Dorbrickmon as fast as possible. I'm not really sure, but that's what he's been going with lately, and it seems to be working pretty well for him. I think the only issue right now is he's trying to find the right ratio of different Digimon to use, which is kind of the thing with Dorbrickmon decks. Yeah, because they're not like it's not like a traditional deck where it has its own set Digi-Evolution cards, stuff like that. It has to basically rely on other support in order to really go off. So the ratios can be a bit tricky for that deck. At least from what I've noticed from playing against him so many times. So, I managed to get another Metal Greymon with the raid ability right there. And I'm sitting pretty good right now. I got him, and I also set up a tie on him, so he's also a blocker, as well as on Blackwargreymon X. So, I got 2 blockers and a redirect. Pretty good, honestly. Let's see. Now I'm going to go into Blackwargrey X. I mean, Metal Gray X. Oh man, so sorry. Going for the attack with BWGX. Let's see. Like I said, him and everyone else that are locals is trying to get as much practice in for the Pasadena regionals. Friend of the channel, Jesse. He's been busy and hasn't been able to play lately, but he managed to show up last week, and he's always playing his Bloom Lordmon deck. You know, it's pretty much the playing guy of our area. So he still got it though. The Bloom Lordmon deck is still nasty. Like some people sleep on it, but that deck can still mess people up if you ask me. So let's see. Okay, yeah, and there it is, Blackwargrey, just to get rid of the analog use. Unfortunately, though, because Blackwargreymon has the ability to rescan, but only if he deletes a Digimon. So, because he had none on field, I couldn't get that. So Blackwargrey can't. Regular Blackwargreymon can't reboot, unfortunately. But he pretty much passes right there because because there's nothing else he could do. So now we're going to go into game 2. Really quickly, a transition is going to pop up soon, and because he had to use the bathroom. So thanks to the magic of editing, we're going to cut. I waited like a couple of minutes, like 5 minutes or so, while he was in the bathroom. So thanks to the magic of editing, we're going to cut from this to when the next game started. And it should be coming up soon. Just, quick warning. So, we're sending stuff up. He's just going to power shuffle. And obviously, I'm just going to as well. Just going to, mix match all that. I probably should have cut right through this. But, let's see. Yep. I cut his deck. He cuts mine. And like I said right here, should be coming up soon. 3, 4, 5. Since he lost, I think he chose to go first. That's why he's already looking at his hand, and we're trying to get this out of the way first. He sticks it, so he sets up his prizes. Not prizes. His security. So sorry. Let's see. I look at my hand, decide whether or not I'm going to keep it or ditch it. And I like it, so I stick with it. Now let's see. He starts off, goes into Guilmon, and goes to the analog use. I hatch Koromon. So sorry about that. Yep, and go for the tie right there. I didn't draw a very strong hand. I thought, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, my hand was pretty bad. The first one was decent because I had like Agumon X, but I was hoping maybe to draw into another starter or something. Nope, I drew nothing. I had nothing. Help. Yep, I remember it. Yep, I had to hard play the Greymon. It's funny. Obviously, this is me playing on the right, but sometimes I swear I just forget the plays that I made. Anyone else have that issue? All right, so if I remember right, yep, right there. Yeah, this is the thing with Dorbrickmon. If you've never played against it, it can super just sneak up on you if you're not prepared. The deck will legitimately like just rush you down if you're not ready. It's actually kind of nuts, really, but it's pretty cool too. So I got no Digimon to protect me, so he goes straight for the double check. 1, 2. Yep. One was Yuya and one was Greymon. And he has to do it again. Metal Greymon. Hades Force. But unfortunately, nothing really happens from that. Right, he had jamming too, so big, yeah, kind of an issue right there. Yeah, if I'm right, my hand is like nothing but like Metal Greymons and Blackwargreymon. It happens. Realistically, yeah. Anyone who's played the like a War Greymon tribal deck or anything like that knows that this does happen. It's it comes with the territory. We're gonna break eventually, and it's gonna be like this is the issue with decks like this that need multiple pieces to get off. So, hey, what can you do, right? So, he manages to take that. That was a quick game too. Yep, right there. There were my Agumon. I hate it when that happens. But, again, it happens. So, now we're going to go to game 3, and this is where, like I said, right now, he's just going to finish power shuffling, and we're going to cut a couple of minutes out really quick. Let's see. And I'm just shuffling. For let me know in the comments if you plan on going to the Pasadena Regionals. Let us know in the comments if you are, and if you are, what deck do you plan on playing? Obviously, if we were able to, I'd obviously be playing Blackwargreymon. Yep, and thanks to the magic of editing, we cut to him coming right back. Gotta love that. So, I would be playing Blackwargreymon if we were able to. And Chandler and Michael will definitely be playing Machine Dramon, which, man, Machine Dramon's been getting some crazy support lately. If you've seen the video Channel Michael already did on the Blackwargreymon support that got announced like almost 2 weeks ago, there's even more stuff that's been getting announced that Blackwargreymon can take advantage. That Machine Dramon can take advantage of. So, if you want to see him talk about it, like the video so we know there's interest. And right there, and we shuffle, and look at our hand. Let's see. And I like it, and I stick with it. And we're good. So he starts off with the Guilmon and goes for the Fireball. Or the Nova Blast, I think. so confusing. Koromon, obviously. Agumon. I finally get the Agumon that's going to... at the end of the month, I'm going to try to get that new alternate art for that promo card, so I'm looking forward to that. And I drew 2 Agumon X's, so I can Digivolve on top of the one in the racing area, and I can hard play one to get a search off. It's tricky, but I go with the Raid Metal Greymon. Not gonna lie, I was tied between the Raid Metal Greymon or the Greymon X, because I was like, okay, I don't have another Metal Grey in my hand, but I do have a Greymon, so it's basically either I go for the protection or I go for the next evolution source. And I add a tie and another one, so not sitting pretty good, honestly. And he's got Growlmon right there. Yep, I'm gonna go for the attack. And it's the Virus Greymon X. Which that was in my hand. Oh well. He's gonna play hero, and it's now back to me. I'm just gonna Digivolve in the Greymon. So I'm at 0. I'm just gonna go for the attack. I mean, why not? I mean, I was thinking to myself, I lose Agumon by attacking security, or he's just gonna pop it. So might as well. And he goes with Guilmon to draw 2. And it's a Ultimate Altarius mode, so obviously that's gone, which is good for me. So he's looking through his hand, trying to figure out his next play. And another Nova Blast. Or Fireball. Either one. And Red Memory Boost. Not a lot of Digimon though right there, just like the one. Well, I think there's another one, but still. Now I'm just gonna promote Raid Metal Greymon and try to see if I can do some damage. Go for the Metal Gray X. So now, basically, I can cause him to have to lose the top of his security every time he reboots. And I go into Guilmon, and I'm getting like hit for 2 checks. And thanks to the Greymon in the Digivolution sources, I can play the tag command from hand, and now Guilmon is a blocker. So I managed to get him down to 1 security already, which is good for me. And I gotta be careful too, because unfortunately, if he plays Dorbrickmon or something, and I remember Dorbrickmon can delete Digimon that have lesser DP or bit than itself or something like that. Either way though, bottom line, I gotta be careful because I got no protection on this Guilmon. And you can't see my hand. I don't have a lot of other options right now, so this is kind of like make it or break it. Again, I've been having weird luck with some of my hands, but hey, what can you do, right? So he popped the red memory, and it looks like he's going for a Dorbrickmon play. Like I said, this is he said he's made a couple of changes, but he's also is the one who got 3rd at our local's most recent store championship. So if you want to see he's uploaded a deck profile here on the channel before, but if you want to see an updated one, let us know in the comments. Really quick, also everyone who's seen the finals match between channel member Michael against the Terriermon deck. For those of you who want a deck list for Terriermon, we're working on it. So that the guy who played it is very, very busy. Sorry, he's got like 2 or 3 jobs or something like that. And he's got he has a family and all that, so he's a busy guy. So we can't really just ask him out of the blue. We gotta set it up. So we're working on that. Don't worry, we're gonna get it as soon as we can. I know I've said it already, but again, personal life takes his personal life is obviously gonna take priority when it comes to this first. So we're working on it though. So he swings, and I block with Guilmon. And I managed to set up another tie. And he's basically just looking for what to play next. Let's see. Remember, he's counting up he wants to see, he's trying to count up to see if he can play Gallantmon, if I remember right. That's what he told me. Alright, I was honestly hoping for a Blackwargreymon X or something, but another Guilmon's not bad. Again, so sorry about that. Let's see. There's the 3rd tie. Man, second game where it was the second tie. Crazy, right? So he's down to 0 security. I got one Agumon, a Gaomon, and an Agumon in the raising area. Yeah, he just deletes that with thanks to Guilmon X. Right now, Gaomon's at 1500 thanks to the Takemiyas. I'm just gonna let him get the swing because realistically, there's no point in unless it's the final hit. That'll cost me the game. There's really not a point to block the smaller Digimon that swing at you. Especially since I'm gonna be honest with you, most of the time when they do that, it's more like a bluff, so they can get you to waste your blocker, so they can set up something bigger. And because I'm playing against Dorbrickmon, that's obviously what he's going for. At least that's what I was thinking to myself, so that's why I didn't block it. And I'm glad I didn't, honestly. Yep, there's why. So he's setting his stuff up. Let's see. He's going to swing. But if I'm right, I'm just going to block it. It'll destroy Gaomon, but luckily his Dobrik doesn't have piercing. Or even if it did have piercing, it wouldn't even work. So I managed to get it, and that's pretty much it right there. Because now I can just put Agumon, and I pretty much got it right there. So that's it for this game. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Digimon content. And have a great weekend. Take care. Or not a great weekend, but have a great rest of the week. Take care. Bye.